Hello, I'm the Internet Pedant, and welcome back to Season 2 of Let's Play Sentinels of the Multiverse, now with Infernal Relics. And we haven't really had a look at those Infernal Relics yet, have we? I mean, we've played Akashbuta, yeah, that new one, but they're not all that relic-y. Now, that can't be said for the other three. We've got Apostate here, the Ennead and Gloomweaver, and ooh, what's this? Variants? That's right, the iOS version of this game's come out now, and as a result, there's more variants to unlock, but we're going to have to see what happens there. For now, who are we going to fight this time? I think it's time to bring out Apostate. He is basically a kind of demonic sort of thing, infernal emissary. I'm not going to read all that. Yeah, let's bring out our heroes and sort all that stuff out first. Who are we gonna have? Well, I know you want to see Argent Adept. I can get that. I can understand that. But for now, let's bring out Nightmist again. We did not get her really doing her thing last time, and I feel sad about that. So let's see if we can do more with her this time. Who's going to accompany her on this great battle? Fanatic. Fanatic is a must. Fanatic and Apostate, they're like, fight each other. Arch nemesis. What else are we going to do? Let's bring in Bunker. GI Bunker, actually. We've only seen GI Bunker once before. Maybe he's going to be handy. I don't know. Let's find out. And should we... I'm kind of tempted to say just these three. Maybe. I keep putting out 4-player teams, but there's nothing wrong with going for 3, so let's give that a go. And let me see. We're seeing one new villain. You've seen the same hero as before. Should we see a new environment this time? I think we're gonna save that. Oh yeah, I'm a tease, but we'll get there. Don't you worry. For now, let's bring in. Let's go for this one. I can't remember the name of it. Pike Industrial Complex, yes. Tougher one, but we'll see what happens. We'll give it a go. Okay, ready, fight. No, I've got some plans for those environments, but we'll get there. All right, this is going to be a tough one, I think. Before we start, let's actually look at what's going on. Apostate. So, Apostate is going to get Condemnation. I think that's his sword, basically the same way that Fanatic's got her special sword. So is Apostate. And then, when he would be destroyed, if there's a villain relic in play, ooh, maybe an infernal relic, perhaps, the relic's destroyed and he flips instead. So as long as relics are out, he can't actually die. He's just going to flip over. And every turn, he's going to do a bit of damage to the person with the highest health. That's alright, not too much of an issue. He's going to be fine. Here's Condemnation. At the end of the villain turn, he deals the hero target with the highest hit points 3 damage. And this card's harder to kill. So, And an Imp Pilferer, a demon. At the end of the villain turn, oh, I don't like that. Destroys many hero, ongoing, or equipment cards as the number of Imp Pilferers in play. We need to get rid of that. I do not like ongoing destruction. It's terrible. Who has the highest hit points? Let's go for GI Bunker. Nightmist, yeah, you need to be careful. As we saw last time, her health can drop pretty quickly. Okay. Right, let's see what cards we've actually got before we get started. Decommissioned hardware, get some equipment out of the trash. Fine. An external combustion can be good, but not right now, maybe. Heavy plating, yes, we want some heavy plating. And recharge mode. That lets us draw extra cards and reduce damage. It's fair enough. Recharge mode might be worth a go, actually, because the only other thing I'd play is heavy plating, and which would just reduce damage. But recharge mode's going to do that anyway and get us a bit of extra card draw. I don't think we need the damage reduction yet. It's only going to help against Condemnation. So I think we're going recharge mode, frankly. Get a bit of extra card draw. So we've got an Omni Cannon and, yes, a grenade launcher. That's the kind of stuff we want. Okay, Nightmist, what have you got? I should have looked at everyone's cards. Mistbound. Freeze cards being played from a certain deck. That's very good. It's good to have that first. Mist of Time. Deal 2 damage and switch to trash and hero decks. Oblivion, 2 of these. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, deal each target 1 of the damage, and then each non-hero target the other. So that's a big damage spell, and we've got a couple of those. Maybe it's a fair enough time to do that, actually. I mean, I know it's pretty early, but we can get rid of that Imp Pilfer almost certainly, and damage Condemnation and Apostate. So let's give that a go. Right, so basically one of these, we're going to do the damage to everyone, and one just the enemy. I'm going to go ahead and say, seeing as this one's 2 and that one's 4, maybe this one we should do first, because that's going to hurt our team as well, whereas that one's just going to hurt the enemy. So, yeah, that seems fine. So let's use this card. So, everything gets damaged. Yep, including us, that's fine. And then everyone gets damaged. Well, just the enemies get damaged again for 4. Yep, that's great. So we got rid of that imp, which is fantastic. Condemnation's pretty hurt. And yeah, we'll do investigation. We need the card draw. Mist Form. That's alright. A bit of extra draw. And Scouring Mist. Reveal top card of the deck. And then do some damage to herself and a couple of people. Okay, fine. Fanatic, what have we got? I forgot to look at the cards again, never mind. We've got Divine Focus, discard a card every turn, that's every turn, as in different people, on then the environment, then the villain, to do damage to whoever's got the highest hit points, villain target. But on her turn she has to do damage to herself to keep it in play. We have Divine Sacrifice. Deal some target some damage, and then all damage they do is directed to Fanatic. Maybe not the most useful thing at the moment. Sanctifying Strike. This is a nice easy one. Do someone some damage, draw a card, and get a health. And Zealous Offense, which you can see right there, she's using against Apostate. Select up to 2 non-character cards. He can't actually do it against him. And they can't select up 2 non-character cards. They can't do damage. But then you have to at least 3 damage that turn, or you lose the card, which actually we could do. If there was another target here, I'd use that right now. We could hit Condemnation with it, and then that wouldn't be able to. Oh no, sorry, it's Apostate who attacks anyway from that. Condemnation itself doesn't. So whatever. Let's do Sanctifying Strike. So that's just going to do a little bit of damage. There's no point in Condemnation because it's going to reduce that 1 damage to none. But we do double damage, well, an extra damage against Apostate anyway because we're nemesis. So let's hit him. Yep, and we got an extra card, Brutal Censure. That's fine, that's alright. And then we are going to attack Apostate, and it's going to do 2 hits for 2 damage each. Useful. Holy Nova, like it. That's good. We've got some pretty standard cards out for Fnatic. Okay, Irradiated Cyclohexene Vac. Convert all damage to toxic and increase all damage by 1. Huh, okay. I don't think damage types are really something we need to worry about at the moment, so it's just extra damage, fine. Deal everyone 2 infernal damage, which is going to get boosted 3, and oh, it's going to heal Condemnation. That's a shame. Right. Yep, that's fine, that's all expected. Then GI Bunker can take these. It's a shame that that isn't there, because otherwise this would completely just eat the damage and it'd be great, but nope, still going to take a little bit. Fair enough. Right, what next? Do I want to destroy recharge mode? Maybe, because now I can put out the grenade launcher and start doing something. So let's go for that. Alright. Yeah, let's hit. Again, I'm not going to be able to destroy Condemnation anyway. Oh, actually, to be fair, the first 2 hits, it's both 2 damage regardless, so it doesn't matter what order I hit them in. Yeah, that's fine. And then no damage for the 3rd. I don't want to shoot one of my own people. Auxiliary Power Source. That's alright. I don't use it too often. Okay, what are we going to do with you, Nightmist? We really need to get to your relics. And I don't think we've got a way to do that yet, which is a shame. Mist Form is probably a good idea. Make immune to damage and can draw additional cards. So we'll use that for a while until we start getting some of the good relics. Eldering, that's one of the good relics. Yep, and Core Fourth, that's going to let us get the other one, so that's probably enough by itself. What are we going to do here? Holy Nova's going to be, what, 2 damage to Apostate, but we'll heal a bit. Or Brutal Censure will do a bit more damage and let us draw a card. So maybe Brutal Censure is the way forwards. Yeah, because we need to get rid of Condemnation eventually. And this will at least let us do 1 damage. And we had a heal card last turn, so it's not like to get healed again anytime soon. He says, hopefully. So let's do that. It's only 1, but it's something. Oh, 2, of course, because of oh, an Absolution. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right, so I might as well keep Wailing. Oh, but then again, it does... No. It does super damage against Apostate. I'm going to do 6 here, so I might as well stick with that. Final Dive, that could be quite useful. If we can get a Condemnation down a little bit more by her next turn, we can basically throw that at him. Super cool Trisolvent Vat. Whenever a player plays a hero card, deal their hero 1 cold damage, which is going to get boosted too, because that at the end of the environment turn, deal each target 1 cold, 1 toxic, 1 energy, which is going to be 2 toxic, 2 toxic. Oh, I don't like that, and I don't think we haven't got a way at the moment of getting rid of it. Ooh, the only good thing about that is it's going to hit Apostate in his sword as well. But it's still not what I would have wanted. Okay, yep, skip, and then choose for me. Everyone's going to take damage anyway. Not much I can do about that. Oh, of course, Mistform protects Nightmist, so that's something. Fanatic is really low on health already. She could do with her... she's got that 1 card that does damage based on how low her health is, so that's good. Remorseless Provocation. Deal the hero target with the highest hit points 2 damage. Not going to happen. And then play another card. Okay, fair enough. Periapt of Woe. Increase damage dealt by Apostate by 1. And reduce damage dealt to this card by 2. That's mean. So even though it's only got 4 health, it's really hard to hurt because you've got to be doing at least 3 damage to do anything. I can do a little bit, but... oh, actually, it just occurs to me. That's the perfect time to be doing Final Dive, isn't it? I can just Final Dive that, the damage reduction. And actually, GI Bunker's got his damage reduction. So, no, we are totally fine there. We can have Apostate chuck Condemnation into the that thing. And we're not going to have problems. So let's put on Heavy Plating just to give that a little bit of armour. Yep. Panzerbuster. Oh, you can only do it against 1. That's fine. It doesn't matter. We'll do that against the Periapt, and we'll throw the sword at it. So that's going to be good. That's going to be very good. We're going to take care of his relics in 1 move and then hit afterwards. Destroy Mistform. Maybe, because we've got Core Fourth, and that's kind of what we need. So we probably don't need Mistform anymore. Eldering would be good, but Core Fourth is more important right now. So we get a bit of damage, never mind. Discard a card, reveal cards from top of your deck until the discarded card's number of relics. What are we going to get rid of? We could get rid of this Scouring Mists. It's those are good for hitting more than 1 target, but hopefully we're not going to get too many targets, so we'll get rid of that, and that's going to let us get 3 relics. That's a really good card. I really like that one. It also basically lets you do her card draw for free, because you do that and then take the 2 damage and throw it away, and you draw 2 cards and discard 2. So you just do a bit of damage to someone else, which is nice. Another Eldering. That's fine. That's all fine. We're not going to use our power. I think we can wait on losing the health. We've got a lot of cards that are going to be very useful for us. Mist Fuel Recovery. Ah, here's the one. Remember I said there's that card that shuffles her... sorry, swaps her deck in the trash? This is why it's useful. Shuffle a hero's trash into that hero's deck. Nightmist regains 1 hit point for each 2 cards shuffled into that hero's deck by this card. So basically, the more you've got in your trash, the more health you regenerate. And if you've got a really empty trash, and if you play that early on or when it's just shuffled, that can do a lot of healing. So yeah. Right, let's do this thing. Final dive. Yeah, we'll take a hit. That's fine, that's expected. We're going to take Condemnation. Yep. And that's going to do 4 damage to this. And because of Panzerbuster, that's going to be... that damage reduction doesn't count. So, there we go. Apostate has no relics. And that's good. That's what we need to take him down. And there's another 6 damage, so that's going to help. Another final dive. That could be useful, actually. If he gets more relics out, we've got what we need. Okay, this isn't going too bad so far. Oh, no. Ooh, every time we play a card, we're going to take 2 lots of 2 damage. Oh, and this is going to do 2, 4, 6, 12 damage to everybody. Wow, I think... Okay, so forget what I just said. Fanatic's about to die, and there's nothing we can do about it, I don't think. I think that Bunker's going to be okay because he's got his armour. Nightmist will survive, but Fanatic's just about to die. Blimey! Well, that's not good at all. Yep, so, yeah, Bunker's doing alright. But we've got another one of these to go. Fanatic's down to 2 health, and here we go. Second lot of damage. Oh, I'm glad you've got that heavy plating. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. We could, if Apostate brings out a nasty card, this could be it. We could lose this quickly. Relic Spirit. At the end of the villain turn, each relic, where there aren't any, regains 1 hit point. The first time a Relic Spirit is destroyed each turn, move 2 relic cards from the villain trash into play. So we don't want to kill that. It's just going to bring those relics back out. Who has the highest hit points? Let's go for Bunker because he's got the heavy plating, so he can survive. Okay. Yeah, blimey, this ain't all that good, really. How about this? If I do that, I will do myself 2 fire damage, which will wind up as 2 because he's got his heavy plating, but that increased by 1, so we'll take 2 damage, and we'll be able to do 4 fire damage to every non-hero target. But that's just that's not worth it at all. No, that's a terrible idea. Recharge mode would let us eat a bit more health. I mean, that'd be damage reduction of 2, which is at the moment enough, even with that damage boost, to tank everything and get us a few more cards. It lets us tank that as well. Yeah. So I think recharge mode is our best bet until we get something better. I honestly don't know what. Bunker is in a bad way. Everyone's in a bad way. But let's put recharge mode on and hope something good happens. Yes, there we go. So that's fine. I have to remember that playing cards is going to do me damage, which is terrible. Adhesive foam grenades, they could have come out earlier. Right. Right. Let's think about this. If I play an amulet, if I play any card, I'm going to get hit twice for 2 damage each. If I play the amulet, I'll be able to discard 2 cards and redirect that at Apostate. But only one of them, so I'm still going to take 2 damage. Or what do I do? What do I do? This is really awful. This is really awful. Starshield Necklace will let me get some healing going on. But I'm going to have to discard something big straight away to make use of it. Mist Fueled Recovery. See, Mist of Time, this is a really good one to do right now. But I won't survive another turn to make use of Mist Fueled Recovery, which is what you really need to do. Oh, God. In fact, if I play that, I'll die, because I'll do myself 3 damage, and then I'll get hit for... I'll take 7 damage in total, so I can't do that anyway, even if I wanted to. I think I have to play Starshield Necklace, and just hope that I can start sort of out-heal the enemy, which I don't think is likely, because at the end of this turn I'm going to be taking, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12... as well as whatever damage... No matter what, I'm about to... Nightmist, I'm so sorry. Nothing is going your way. We've got nothing to do with the environment. That's the problem. Do I go Mistbound again? No. Mistbound isn't what I'm thinking of. No, I don't have the one that makes me invincible. So. Oh god, it's awful. It's awful. I think I go for Amulet of the Elder Gods. Redirect some damage at Apostate, so at least I do something. And maybe Fanatic has a useful thing. I really don't know. This is awful. Do you want to? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Yes, I would. Oh no. Hold on. Backtrack. I just clicked the wrong thing there. Didn't mean to do that. Yes, I want to discard 2 cards. Let's get rid of one of these Elder Rings, the one with less, a lower magic number, and let's get rid of Scouring Mist. I want to keep hold of Mists of Time, Mistfueled Recovery, just on the off chance that I can survive long enough and get enough health to use them, but it's not looking likely. We're gonna redirect that to Apostate. Of course we are. And then take 2 damage, and I'm not going to use my power because I would kill myself pretty much instantly, so we're just going to skip. Another Eldering. Thanks game. Thanks. One player may play a card now. Let's just check this whenever a player plays a hero card. Now that'd be useful. Recharge mode. Oh no, it says I can't play cards at all. Again, it's one of those where sometimes these kind of cards say you can't play cards on your play turn. I don't think I'm gonna try it, but I don't think that's gonna work. So let's just try and get Bunker to play a card. No, didn't think so. That's fine. So let's backtrack. No, thank you, game. I was just testing. Alright, so Fanatic. So 1 hero regains 2 hit points. Nightmist is going to die. There is nothing I can do about that. I can heal Bunker. Bunker is going to tank damage for now. He's just going to sit in recharge mode and eat damage because he's got his heavy plating. And if I keep healing him and then maybe keep boosting damage, it maybe he can come out of that and survive and kill, and it'll be great. So sorry Nightmist, sorry Fanatic, this has not gone well. We're only, what, 20 minutes in? This has been so bad. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals 2 non-environment targets with lowest hit points, 1 melee damage each, which is going to be 2. So that's going to hit. Nightmist and Bunker. Select the first target to be dealt damage. Well, let's get rid of that rat, I guess. Or at least hit it. Yep, so rat's gone, fine. Let's go for Apostate first, because always hit the villain first. Why? It just feels right. The Relic Spirit, I guess. I don't really want to hit him, but it's got to be done. In fact, oh, this is terrible. Because, yes, let's do this. You're going to die anyway. It doesn't matter what we get rid of, so let's just get rid of Oblivion, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Redirect that to Apostate. I've just realised something terrible. Unless we are about to get very lucky, and I haven't done the calculations yet, maybe we are, the Relic Spirit is going to die, bring out the relics, and then when Apostate runs out of health, which he's probably about to do, he'll just flip rather than die. Oh dear. But yeah, there goes Nightmist. Oh dear. Not having luck with Nightmist at all. Bunker's fine. Bunker's not a problem. Right, so let's hit Apostate again. Yep. Down to 5 health, that's great, that's fine, no problem there. Yep, Bunker not taking any damage, great stuff. And then the Relic Spirit dies and brings his stuff back out. Yeah, but at least these hit him as well. Doesn't do anything to the Peritaph though because of that damage reduction, but we can get rid of Condemnation. Profane Summons, reveal cards from top of the villain deck until 2 relics are revealed. No! Put them into play, shuffle the other revealed cards back into the deck. So we've got Tomb of the Unknowable. Whenever a player draws a hero card, play the top card of the villain deck. When this card is destroyed, search villain trash for card Condemnation, put in play. So we have to get rid of that before Condemnation. There's no point in getting rid of Condemnation first. And Runes of Malediction. Reduce damage dealt to relic cards by 2. Oh. After this card is destroyed, move 3 demon cards from the villain trash into play. Oh god. No, no. Oh. So I don't. What? Oh, of course the Paratuff increases damage, so at the moment he can hurt Bunker. Don't want to destroy recharge mode. No. No, I don't. I do, but I also don't because it's the only chance I've got of staying alive is with that huge damage reduction. Do I want to draw a card? Well, if I draw a card, then what happens? More villain cards get played. I think this is a lose. I think it's been a lose for about 10 minutes now. But let's just see what happens. Hey Nightmist, you've got these powers? Are any of these really good? No, there's a bit of healing. It's a bit of healing. It can destroy it ongoing, but this this has been the worst. This has been the very worst. Oh no. No. Right, so I've healed a bit, but I don't think it's going to help because I'm fairly sure that escape lab rat. Okay. Right, so let's try and hit all this stuff. I can't hit that. I can't hit that. I can't hit that. I can't hit that. I can hit Apostate. Let's do that. Maybe, just maybe, he'll destroy... he's destroyed the Tomb of the Unknowable. Okay, that's good. That's kind of the one I wanted to destroy first anyway. Can I hurt any of these yet? No, they've still got too much damage reduction. Okay, so we'll get rid of the rat. We'll hit me for nothing, and I'll just say choose for me, because nothing can be hurt. Everything's invincible. Oh, no. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And look at all this I'm having to click through, because nothing can take damage, except Apostate. Let's look at Apostate's other side while we're here. We can't bring that or whatever. When flipped to this side, restore Apostate to 20 health. When he would be reduced to 0 or fewer hit points, and there is a villain relic in play, villain relic with the highest hit points is destroyed, and he flips again. And he's also doing damage at the end of the turn, but he's also healing each turn. So he's... oh no. The only good thing is I think that because these VATs are going to do more damage to Apostate than he's going to be healing, which is, you know, something. At the moment, it really is. It's a battle between the VATs and Apostate, who I guess is just swimming around in them, while Bunker just sits there while his dead friends heal him, trying not to die. Search. Oh, and this puts the Runes of Malediction back in at the end of villain turn, which is already out, so it's not going to do anything at the moment, but it is another relic. So that's pretty bad. And yep, there's Bunker. Well, that didn't go very well, did it? Oh, blimey. I've had it on good authority that if you have that 3-person teams is the hardest. If you 4-people teams is the easiest, then 5 heroes, and then 3. And this kind of showed that off. I don't think that was maybe the right team to take on that villain in that environment. Oh well, what's done is done. Next time, hopefully there's going to be some kind of triumphant victory against some devious villain of some sort. But for now, I think our heroes are going to go away and lick their wounds, and I'm going to go and drink some cola or something, I guess. But anyway, take care, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.